Hey, listen, I wish someone told me this a long time ago. So here's how money is really created. The story I was told before, Alex, I don't know if you have to zoom up or you do what you do. This is what I was told, that you get skills, you go to school, you get skills. You bring your skills to the market, and then you exchange either your time, so you work for someone, or you sell a product or a service into the market, and exchange for your time or something you've sold into the market, you get money from the market. So the marketplace returns that share of value. You've offered value in some capacity, and then money comes back to you. But now I know this is just trading existing money that is being exchanged. This is not creating new money. You're exchanging existing money. I want to be really clear. This isn't how money is created at all in the modern economy. In the modern economy, money is created like this. So let's transfer over here for a second. So this is how money is actually created. So money is created like this. If you and I go and buy a property, so I'm going to use the example of an income property. Let's say we go and buy an income property for $500,000 in this example, okay? And I have managed to save up $100,000 for the down payment because I did this. I exchanged my time for money. I managed to save up. I hustled hard. I saved up $100,000. I then put that as the down payment to buy this $500,000 house. Then I go get a $400,000 mortgage from the bank. On the day that I go and sign the paperwork for that mortgage, I'm creating money out of thin air. I, Tom Karadza, created $400,000 on the day I signed that paper. The bank does not have that money sitting in a bank account somewhere ready to lend me. I'm literally creating the money when I sign that mortgage. The bank has the authority to create the money when I sign the mortgage and stuff it into my bank account. I then exchange it to the person I'm buying the house for, and I've created $400,000 new money. That's why I have the big fat check mark over here. I've created money. But the story continues. I want to walk through this here. Now, let's see where this money goes. When I bought this $500,000 house, someone else obviously owned it. Maybe they owned it for a period of 5 or 10 years, and maybe they bought it for $250,000. That wouldn't be a stretch. So they bought it for $250,000, but they now sold it to me for $500,000. When I take my $500,000, a combination of my money and this new money that I created by signing this mortgage, and give it to them, they now have the $500,000. They take the $500,000 and they might pay $250,000 to pay off the existing mortgage. Maybe they never made an equity payment or a mortgage payment. They only paid interest and they still had $250,000 outstanding. We actually know people and bought property from people who were like that. So let's say they paid off the mortgage. But now they have left over $250,000 of brand new money in their lives that I created and passed over to them that they can do with as they please. They can go spend it, they can go have a party, they can go buy another property, whatever. But really, I'm responsible for creating that money. I'm the one who created the money in this scenario. Now let's take it a step further. Let's say the same house that I paid $500,000, let's say now I hold it for another 5 or 10 years, and let's say that property goes up to $1 million in value, okay? Now, let's say I go and get a home equity line of credit on that property. And now I bought the property for $500,000, but it's worth $1 million. So I can throw on a $500,000 line of credit. Now you can't go all the way up to the value of the home, so I'm kind of taking some liberties with my explanation to keep things simple here. But let's just assume that I can put $500,000 on this house as a line of credit because now it's worth $1 million. I bought it for $500,000, but it's gone up to $1 million. I can put a home line of credit on it. I have now created money again. Because in that moment, that's why I have the big fat check mark here. When I do this, I've created money that did not exist in the economy. The day I go to sign the paperwork on that line of credit, I've created $500,000 that did not exist. It wasn't sitting in the bank. It wasn't made up of bank deposits that were then transferred to me. I literally created it when I signed that paperwork. Then I can access that money and do with as I please. I can go buy another house. I can take my family on a vacation. I can go buy a car. I can do whatever I want. And this is how money is created in the modern economy. In fact, in a white paper that we found on the Bank of England's website, 97% of all the money in the world is created in this capacity. When banks lend out money, 97% of new money is created in this capacity. So when we're over here, we're just exchanging money that already exists. When we're playing over here, we are in the money creation business, and it's really one of the only ways that you and I can create money easily. We don't have a bank charter, we don't own a bank, we can't create the money, but over here we can do it. If you don't believe anything I'm saying, the Bank of England has this white paper, Money Creation in the Modern Economy. Google it up or go to my Twitter account. It's just at Tom Karadza on Twitter. I've linked to it there. You'll find it on there. If you find this video many years from when we're putting this out, Google up how money creation in the modern economy, Bank of England. You'll find this white paper. Read it. It explains some of this in much more detail. And this is really what I want to share with my friends, my family, the entire world. There are two ways to handle money. You either trade time and products and services for it, or you get in the business of creating it. Hopefully that gets you thinking about stuff. Until next time, your life, your terms.